business and community service of the Plattsburgh North Country Chamber of Commerce. I'm Gary Douglas, Executive Director of the Chamber, and joining me tonight is my Associate Director, Jody Parks.
Howdy.
The Chair of our Ambassadors Program, Sam Witherwax.
Hello.
And Eric Jacobson of WOKO Radio, who will be explaining why he's with us tonight. He's here with us tonight for a very special reason. Our topic tonight is our Ambassadors Program and our Business After Hours Program and networking opportunities through the Chamber. We try each week to feature some things that are of interest to business or services available to business people out there, and both of these are very valuable services and services that just seem to get bigger and better all the time. Sam, tell us about Ambassadors. We just got it restarted just recently.
We did, and it's a program that has taken off so well. We have about 25 members, and it's an elite group of people from various backgrounds that are just wonderful to work with. We basically make the new member or the non-member that has come to their first business after hours feel welcome and part of the group. We do a variety of deliveries for new member packets, first dollar delivery for a new business that has come into town, and try to answer any questions that they might have.
It's really, we've referred to it, and I think it's a really good description. You folks are really our customer service corps.
It's wonderful. You've heard the old saying of the heartbeat of America. Well, the ambassadors are just part of actually the Chamber is the heartbeat of the North Country. The ambassadors are just part of the team that make it work. Mm-hmm. It's a fascinating organization. And
what our ambassadors really, why we revived it, is really part of a real commitment on the Chamber to look at our members and to look at businesses out there in the North Country as our customers, that the Chamber really is a business service organization, and while we are a nonprofit, we provide services, just like a service business provides services, and it's important that we look at these folks as customers and to interact with them, get folks out there meeting with them and talking with them, and getting face-to-face with them more often than you do. You got 1,200 members. You can't see them all every day, but we get 25 ambassadors going out there and visiting them and bringing them things and calling them. We try to call each of our members now every 3 months.
3 months?
6 months?
9 months?
6 months, 9 months, sure.
We're on the phone constantly.
So it's a very important new service of the Chamber, and it's something we think folks out there should be aware that we are doing. We're trying to be more in touch, and I think that strengthens all of our Chamber's programs. It gets more people attending and involved. Because they hear from ambassadors about, geez, come to Business After Hours next week, or some workshop that's coming
New seminars going on, meetings.
And it's something we could not do without the volunteers. The ambassador volunteers are putting in a lot of their time, and Sam has put in a lot of her time as well. But it's something that we just can't do anymore with only limited staff and so many members now. We really want to keep in contact with everyone, and the only way to do it is to get these volunteers to help out, and they have taken the reins. Cowboy
just
talk.
Having a good
and they have gone for it, and they've done a really, really good job.
And one of the things they help us at every month, and we need more help than ever, is our ever-popular Business After Hours program. Business After Hours is a networking event put on by the Chamber each month, almost always the third Thursday of the month, unless there's a holiday or something that changes that, at 5:30 to 7, sponsored by a different Chamber business every month at a different location every month. So they aren't the same every month, but they're always great every month.
Yes, they're
and
fantastic.
Better and better all the time.
It's amazing what's happened in the past year to our Business After Hours. We started with maybe a really good crowd of 80 or 90 people coming all the time, and now we have more than 150 people, 200, 250 people, depending on where it is and who's sponsoring it and what kind of advertisements they've done. But it's been a fantastic program. It's a wonderful, wonderful networking opportunity. If you are a new business in town and you want to get to know some other business people, if you're looking to get into business, there's a wealth of information in that room out there. If you've just joined the Chamber and you're looking at how can I get involved or what is there for me, it's just, there's so much information in that one room with all of those people. It's a wonderful opportunity, and
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
And it's something that everybody, no matter what kind of business they're in or what level of a business they may be working in, really needs to do throughout their working lives, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And the ambassadors have helped out a lot, because we found that a lot of our new members, a lot of people who may be coming by themselves or just with one other person have felt a little bit intimidated, because we do have 250 people at these events, and they walk into a room and they don't know anyone yet. So the ambassadors play a very important role. If you're coming and you know you're not going to know very many people, you can ask us to have an ambassador meet you at the door, and they will take you and introduce you to as many people as they can find that they know, and won't leave you alone all night unless you want them to leave you alone. And it's made it a lot more fun for the new members. I think they really enjoy it.
And there's always great food and door prizes and sometimes some other special features. Sometimes there's music or other special events going on. And sometimes you get to visit a site. Sometimes they're sponsored at some company's site or their offices. Other times they're at area hotels. So just always something new.
And some of our sponsors even go for a theme.
That's
like
right.
This sponsor.
That's right.
And make it even more exciting.
Tonight, we're actually going to be taking a look at an example of our outstanding business after hours, and this one is being sponsored by WOKO. Welcome, Eric, and thank you for being our host.
Well, thank you, Gary. And WOKO prides itself in community involvement, and we belong in the Plattsburgh and Clinton County area community, and we like to support the Chamber in every way we can. And for the last couple of years, I've wanted to host a business after hours. I've thoroughly enjoyed them. I've made many business contacts at them. Actually did some business at them too. And it's a good way to get a sense of community by working with other like-minded business people to achieve a goal of promoting the North Country businesses. We're proud to be a part of it. We do a lot of business over here, and we like to give back to the community in every way we can. And thanks.
Well, thank you for being a sponsor. Actually, that's one of the benefits of Chamber membership, too, is that these business after hours can only be sponsored by a Chamber member business, and we have a long waiting list to do that.
Yes, we do. We actually have 3 months in 97 already booked.
Already booked. But they find it valuable. I mean, it's an excellent opportunity for that sponsoring business to highlight their services, to be featured, and have their folks featured as hosts of that evening. So it's just another benefit as well as coming for folks out there. Now, if someone wants to come to business after hours, do they have to be a member?
No, not necessarily. All they have to do is give us a call and let us know that they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
And they're more than welcome to come and check it out and see what it's all about. And if they would like an ambassador, they can just let us know that as well.
So if you're a business person out there or with a business and not presently a member of the Chamber, call us at 563-1000, find out when the next business after hours is. They are a member service, so they are open to all Chamber member businesses and all of their employees, we should emphasize.
Yes.
There's some misunderstanding about that sometimes, that they think maybe only that prime contact or the manager of the business is able to come to things like this. All employees of all Chamber businesses are welcome to come and should come. In fact, businesses probably should send several of their people to these events every month. And make maximum use of them. But if you aren't a member, call us, and we're always happy to arrange a guest pass once or twice as a way to come see what the Chamber offers, see what these events are about, meet some folks. And of course, our hope is that you might become a member afterwards, but definitely come once or twice and call us about it. It's a very small charge. You can't beat the price, can you?
Not at all. $2 if you make a reservation, and if not, it's $3.
If I may, it's one of the best ways that a Chamber member can maximize his membership in the Chamber, by meeting like-minded business people in person, discussing similar concerns, and interchanging ideas in person. I find it very valuable in my business to see what people are thinking about and where they're headed and what their plans are. It gives me insight in my business goals and aspirations, and I think it's very, very helpful that they're attended.
Very much so.
Excellent.
Also, a note to know is that it's not limited to Clinton County.
Oh, no.
I mean, we are going Essex County and Franklin County,
Vermont.
Vermont.
absolutely,
Canada.
Canada. A lot of Canadians. A lot of our Canadians are coming down.
They do come down.
And it's just a marvelous opportunity to check out the competition and check out other businesses that are in there for new ideas, and you just can't get any better.
What we're going to do right now is show folks just what a business after hours is like.
Wonderful.
And we're going to talk to some of the folks that are here at this business after hours and find out why they're here and why they find it valuable. So let's go visit them.
Great, terrific.
So here we are on the floor of Business After Hours. We're at the Surrey tonight, sponsored by WOKO, and a couple hundred folks here. We have Tom Keister with us from Evergreen Bank. Tom, welcome.
Thank you.
Tom is also one of our ambassadors. We were talking about ambassadors a few moments ago, and a regular at Business After Hours. Why do you come to Business After Hours?
Well, Business After Hours is both a great social event, and it's a chance to make connection with the other businesses in town or in the county, and it's an excellent networking opportunity.
So you would suggest that anybody in business really should be here?
Oh, absolutely. This is a super opportunity for next to no cost for somebody to expand their business acquaintances and really increase their business and have a good time doing it.
And as I said, Tom is an example of our ambassadors here at these events also, here to help people and meet them and get them around and make sure they have a good time.
We try to meet some new people, introduce them to other people in the business community. It's a good time.
Thank you, Tom. Let's see who else is here. I see a couple of folks over here who are regulars. We have two other folks with us here who are regulars at Business After Hours. Jonathan and Nancy Schusler, welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Why do you folks come almost every month?
I think it's a good opportunity to get out and see other business people in the community. You're always so caught up in all your day-to-day activities of trying to get your job done that you don't really get a chance to get out and meet other business owners in particular who share same kind of problems, issues, things that you have.
So you find it of real value?
Yes, and it's not just other business people, but other community leaders also. And I know Andy Abdullah is here, so yes, other community members.
And you never really know how those contacts and that awareness is going to come back around and benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's usually not a direct kind of contact in terms of a sales event, but you never know what that may turn into down the road.
Sure.
Again, it may turn into a sale, it may just turn into somebody that you know now in the community in a business capacity that might share the same kind of problems that you have, that you can turn to and ask questions of, and how did you handle things, those kind of
Or maybe a long time down the road. Jonathan is in the employment service business, and it may be 6 months down the road somebody he's met at Business After Hours a couple of times. They don't need your service now, but they remember, who's that fellow I've been talking to at Business After Hours?
Yes, absolutely.
There's a certain amount of name recognition. As you say, in our business, people don't need extra staff constantly. That's the whole point. And you may come across someone in a time that they don't need extra people, but they know you, they know the name of your company now, and when that opportunity does come along, there's some name recognition there that maybe they'll call you instead of somebody else.
You've also been a sponsor of Business After Hours in the past.
Yeah, we enjoyed that. We think we picked a nice spot. We were up on the lake, and it was a really nice day. Everybody had an opportunity to not only get together, but get out on the veranda a little bit, and I think everybody really enjoyed themselves.
Always a nice way to end the workday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And with the numbers generating the way they have been recently, it's obvious that a lot of people find that a good time to get out.
Well, thanks a lot. We'll see you next month. Now, we just ran into two other regulars at Business After Hours, Greg Sullivan from Transporter Custom Services, and Andy Abdallah, our town supervisor from Plattsburgh. Welcome, gentlemen.
How you doing, Gary?
Why do you come to Business After Hours, Greg?
Because it's a lot of fun, meet a lot of fun people, and get to mix, mingle, and meet people, make contacts.
And Andy
it's a good night out, too.
It always is. As a public official, why do you think it's important for business people and others to come?
It's a great place for the business community to talk to each other about things that are important in the community. Great place for people like me to talk to the business community and let people talk to me. It's a lot of fun, good food, great people.
You've been coming for several months now. I know. I think without exception, you've found some value in it. What do you think you get out of it as somebody who comes?
I think the best thing about it is I meet someone new every time I come, someone I haven't talked to before, someone who has questions about things in the town. And it's always good to get the answer to those questions.
Mm-hmm. And as someone in business, how important is networking?
it's very important. You want to make contacts any place you can go, and this is a great place to do it. And another good thing about these mixers is it's a nice, relaxed atmosphere, so you can approach somebody like in a political position and complain to them and not feel threatened.
That's right.
And he doesn't feel threatened either.
We go get another strawberry and talk.
That's right.
We haven't had a food fight at Business After Hours in months.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Come back next month.
Sure will. Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
And we just keep finding more great folks that come here all the time and must have reasons for doing it. We have with us here Hope Corrier, who is a past president of the Chamber with ETS Temporary Services here in Plattsburgh. Hope, welcome tonight.
Thank you.
And we also, we mentioned earlier in our interview that we have more and more Canadian business people not only joining the Chamber, but coming to events like Business After Hours, making it a good chance for them, but also a good chance for folks that may want to meet a few business people from Canada that they otherwise may not come in contact with. And one of those here, a recent member of the Chamber, Bob Van Afro, who's a human resource consultant. Bob, welcome.
Thank you.
You came down today?
Came down today. It was a great drive down.
Just for this, and you come down every month, don't you?
I come down every month. It's a great networking opportunity. I just love coming down here. You meet a lot of folks. And I'm new to the area and getting known through the Chamber After Hours, as well as some of the other Chamber functions.
So for someone who's kind of new in business to the area, whether they're new in business or kind of looking to do business here, this is a particularly good opportunity, isn't it?
This is an excellent opportunity. I am blown away by the number of people that attend these things. It is just a great place to be, and everyone's got to come down here.
And Hope, you've been coming to these for years.
Long time, that's right.
But they've changed in recent years, haven't they? They just keep growing.
They certainly do. And you just always see more and more people, and I feel bad if I ever have to miss one. So I try to make an opportunity to be here every time.
For folks that may not have been to one in a few years, what will they see different if they come now?
Well, I think they're more fun now than they used to be. And there's certainly more people here than there used to be. I just think there's a lot more participation. The word is out that this is the place to be once a month. And people are always calling me even and saying, where's the after hours this month? I said, read your Chamber newsletter.
We were pointing out earlier that folks shouldn't only come themselves, but if they have other people with their business, they should send them as well. And I know Adele Rock and people from your office are usually here too.
Yes, they are. Dell's in Florida, or she'd probably be here. But I bring people from my building here. Alan Burzak's here.
Very good.
So he's here, and yes, of course I'm always trying to lure new businesses in.
We're working on that.
You're thinking of opening an office.
We're working on that
Very
one.
good. Very good.
Yep.
See, contacts happen here. We got somebody who may need an office, somebody with offices. You never know. You never. The networking does work. It does work. Well, thank you very much. Let's see who else is here.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay, Mr. President, Curtis Latrimore, President of the Chamber this year. Welcome.
How are you?
And Joanne Hockney, one of our most active members and also one of our ambassadors and a regular at Business After Hours.
Yes, I certainly am.
Congratulations on another success, Mr. President.
Oh, it was a great turnout here tonight. This is wonderful.
They just keep getting bigger and better, don't they?
That's the name of the game.
Why should people come to Business After Hours, in your opinion?
A great way to network with other business people outside of their offices after the day's done. A good way to come and let go some energy and share your business cards and get to know somebody on a little more personal basis. Like you can never get to know somebody well enough, and just seeing somebody in the business place isn't really getting to know the person. But here it gives you a chance. You're out of the office and gives you a chance to communicate with people a little one-on-one.
And it really works, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Very good for business.
You never know when meeting somebody at Business After Hours when that's going to benefit you, or something's going to click. You met somebody and you're going to remember, I know somebody, I need something, and I remember I met somebody a couple months ago that does that.
I was just talking to a banker, and boy, you should see the line of credit I just lined up.
And that's what it's all about.
Joanne.
So, yes.
Why do you like Business After Hours?
Well, basically for the same reason that Curtis does. It's a way to get to know people and to, I have a bed and breakfast, and people always have other business people coming into the area, and they need someplace to stay. And I also serve a very good gourmet breakfast.
I've heard about those.
Anyhow, but it is so nice, and I mean the Chamber has done an excellent job getting these together. So
You were involved with the first Business After Hours we had started.
yes, I certainly was one of the first ambassadors, and I have just stuck with that because it's such a neat way for meeting people. So anyhow, I just really enjoyed the chamber. It's good for my business.
And these have really become really one of the most important services of the chamber, haven't they?
This has been super. Whenever you can get 200 business people in one place, I don't know how much money you can spend in advertising to guarantee 200 business people are going to look at your ad. But here, you know they're going to see your face, get to look at your business card if you can go up to them and talk to them, even briefly here tonight. It's the exposure that speaks louder than money can in any type of advertising.
And as somebody who's in the insurance business and involved in sales, you know more than anyone that business really is about relationships, isn't it?
That's exactly it. We were just having a conversation about banking and how people like to see the same people over and over and over again, building the trust up, building up the rapport when you see somebody. That's what it's all about. And here gives you a great opportunity to do that.
And also, I might add that if you are a new person coming to business for the first time, please look for the person with the flower, because the ambassador will introduce you and take you around to meet the different people that are at business after hours. So just look for the white rose. Okay.
It's fun no matter what, but we also try to make it as easy and enjoyable as possible, particularly for the person that's never come before.
Right.
And to try to make sure they get the most out of it and have the most fun they can and keep coming back.
Yes.
And I guess we must be doing it right because they keep coming back. It must tell you something. If they were getting smaller every month, you know something was wrong, but they keep getting bigger.
But they're getting bigger and bigger. So
People keep asking to host them, we'll keep hosting them.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. We'll see you both next month.
All right.
And every month after that.
And thank you very much.
Thanks, Gary.
Okay.
And we just stumbled into a real happy crew of folks here that are going to tell us why they're at business after hours. How about you, sir? Introduce yourself. Yes.
I'm Stuart Rowley Design, and come here to interact with other chamber members and have a beer.
You find it worthwhile?
Yeah, it's a good place to interact and to meet other chamber members, do exchange of business, and find out what's going on in the community.
You've actually had some business come out of contacts from this, haven't you?
Yeah.
So
websites
it works.
and it actually works.
It actually works.
Yeah.
And we have a new member here tonight, first time at Business After Hours.
Hi, I'm Tracy Ovett from WIZN Radio.
And what do you think of our Business After Hours?
Oh, it's great. I've already met a lot of really nice people tonight, and being in a sales job, it's certainly a great way for me to find out all about Plattsburgh and the people that work here, and hopefully also, like he said, make some business contacts.
Excellent. So you'll be coming back, I take it.
Absolutely.
Very good. Very good. I want both of you back next month. Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rick Martindale. I'm from Dragon Benware. I'm a partner with a local CPA firm, and basically I'm just here to see my old friends. A lot of the people that are active in business are here tonight, and it's just a pleasure to be here and have a drink with them in a more relaxed situation rather than the day-to-day business problems of every day. And it's nice to be a little more casual with people than the average day.
So it's kind of about decompressing after business, but also still doing some business in a different kind of way.
That's right, yeah, in a more casual sort of way. You don't have the pressure's gone, if you will. Yeah.
And over here.
Yes, hi, I'm Stacy Latham from Hall Communications. I'm here first of all to show my support for WOKO, and I'm also an ambassador to the Chamber of Commerce. I'm here to show my support for the community and to also do some networking. It's a great place to meet several businessmen out of the office atmosphere in a very casual atmosphere, which makes it nice, and it's been a great time.
What do you think of our Business After Hours program?
It's very casual. You can get to meet a lot of very influential people in the community. The ambassadors help you meet and greet people, make it very easy for newcomers to come and meet and greet different people. It's a great networking system.
And great food too, isn't it?
Great food too, yeah.
Always great food, and that's not just because you're the folks providing it tonight.
Except when they spill you.
It wasn't my
And Jody.
I'm Jody Parks, and I'm with the Chamber of Commerce. If you didn't already know that.
Jody is the lady that actually puts these together for us every month and lines up the sites and makes sure all the arrangements are made and that invites get out and that lines up the sponsors and everything.
And actually, it's just so much fun, it's not even work, but don't tell my boss. But we have a wonderful time doing this, and if you haven't been to one, you should definitely get out and join us at a Business After Hours.
So hopefully you've gotten a good look at what Business After Hours is about. It's fun, it's business, it's every month. Third Thursday, call the Chamber at 563-1000 for reservations or to find out where the next one is going to be. And be there or be square.